Just before you start the track, I want to just share a little bit about this song, because some of you may or may not have heard it before. Wasn't that a beautiful song?
Amen.
Sounds like home to me. That's what I was talking about in the sermon today that we ended. One day we are going to be home. And there is no greater destination ahead of us than when we get there, we can once again see the faces of those that we become aware of and acquainted with on earth.
Amen.
My wife and I, we travel around the world quite a bit, and when we go to different places, we always like people to know at the very end that if you forget us, you've lost nothing, but if you forget Jesus, you've lost everything. And we always like to make an appointment because we don't know whether you're going to be in the front of the line on our way to heaven, or if you're going to be coming from the south. I think people coming from down under might take a little longer to get to heaven than those that come up But when we get to heaven, let's make an appointment. Let's meet around the third week around the tree of life. Is that all right?
Third week.
Because the first week belongs to Jesus. And the second week, I'm going to meet with Solomon because he's going to need counseling throughout eternity. If you marry we have 1,000 women in your life, you're going to need eternal counseling. And the third week, we're going to get together around the tree of life. I've seen some flowers out here that are just amazingly gorgeous. The fruits smell closer to heavenly fruits than ours. We don't smell lemons in America. We see them. But out here you smell them. When we walk past orange trees out here, we smell them. They're like beautiful perfume. We don't smell oranges in America. We just eat them. And so they may have more Australian and Tasmanian fruits when we get to the kingdom. But the reason why this song is important is not so much about the tree of life and getting together and eating fruits. But we go through trials and tribulations in life that sometimes takes the best out of us, and we sometimes want to give up on the journey. I heard this song first time a number of years ago, and I was amazed by it because it was written as a parent to a child, a mother to her daughter, a father to his son. And he said, if you forget everything in life that I've taught you, you may have to go through journeys in life and trials in life to remind you of what I've taught you, so that when the Lord returns, you'll just be there. And so I got a call from a lady one day who said, would you send me that song, Just Be There? And I said, sure. She says, I'm planning my funeral. And I said, are you going to die? She said, eventually. I said, no, have you received any kind of diagnosis that it's going to be sooner than you planned? She said, no. I said, and why are you planning your funeral? Why do you want this particular song? She said, my children have long since stopped coming to church. I don't even know where they are. And every time I invite them or find out where they are and send them a letter to invite them to come back to the Lord, they just ignore it. She said, but I know when I die, they're going to be at my funeral. And I want them to hear this song. So I want to dedicate this song to those of you tonight who may be praying for a loved one, a family friend, a child, maybe your grandchildren, maybe somebody that time and trials have separated you from them. And I pray that if you desire one day, there's one prayer that God is going to answer. I believe this is going to be the last prayer. He said, I will contend with those who contend with me, and I will save their children. So tonight, if we don't see you again, if we don't come back to Tasmania, if you don't come back to America, we pray that when we get to heaven, that you'll just be there. Cradled in my arms, I held you, and I loved you more with each day passing by, sharing joy, sharing pain, through the sunshine and the rain. Can't believe it's time for us to say I don't know what the future brings For we taught you how to pray, and we made sure you knew the way. So remember my request before you go. Just be there when we finally make it home, and when we stand before the throne. Just be there. So when I turn around to see if you'll be standing next to me, just be there. It's not an easy road you're traveling, but every place that you go, Jesus has been. So if you find you made a turn, forgetting what you learned, you may have to start all over again. It's not an easy load you're bearing, but the trials of your faith will make you strong. Facing danger unaware, He won't allow what we cannot bear. So my prayer is that your faith will lead